so funny, huh? So freaking hilarious. Well, I'll show you funny. I'll show you funny, all right? Hurts, doesn't it, huh? Stop. Pokemon Snap is one of those games that your friends make fun of you for playing, and honestly for no good reason at all. You know, I have no idea what I did wrong, why they thought it was stupid, but I love Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap is really good. You can't just like, you know, mess with my childhood like that, man. It's not cool. So why on earth would someone want to play a game with the sole purpose of just taking pictures of Pokemon? Probably because it's literally one of the coziest and non-stressful games in the Pokemon series. In new Pokemon Snap, shout out to Nintendo for that original title, there's no catching, no battling, no EV training, no getting walled by Toxapex, and no loot box eggs to hatch. You literally just take pictures of Pokemon and that's it. Much like the Animal Crossing series, the whole point of this game is to relax and have a good time snapping your favorite Pokemons. Disclaimer. While there is in fact a lot of relaxing and having a good time in Animal Crossing, there is no catching of the Pokemons of any sort in the game itself. We apologize for any misleading this may have caused. Anyway, let's get it. Your journey begins on Florio Island, arriving at the Laboratory of Ecology and Natural Sciences, or LENS for short. From there, you meet up with Professor Mirror and his research assistant Rita.
Who's that?
Florio Island and the entire Lentil region itself is teeming with Pokemon, and the professor needs your help with researching the Pokemon and the ecosystems they reside in. With that task, you're given a research camera, the tool necessary for photographing the Pokemon and analyzing the data you come across. Will you be able to assist the professor in conducting his research and discovering the many secrets the Lentil region has to offer? Time will tell. Lord done. Now, before we get into the gameplay, let's talk about the options menu. If you don't care, skip ahead. Motion controls! Yeah, we're leaving that off. Navcom basically controls how often the characters will praise you, or give you hints and advice on your research trips. I love validation. Control a vibration toggle. Yeah. Camera and pointer speed. Pointer speed, what? Left and right stick controls in case you want to play with inverted controls, which is already a one-up over the N64 version, as that only allowed you to play with inverted controls. Frame guide controls the camera frame. Full adds another indicator, allowing you to better see how your photo may turn out. And Simple removes the frame elements, and is sort of like a throwback to the N64 version. Zoom mode. Set it to toggle in case you're lazy and don't want to hold a button down to zoom in. I won't blame you. From the Buttons tab, you can actually pick from different sets of button bindings. No custom controls, but this will do. And sound stuff. You can even choose if you prefer sub or dub. But we all know dub's better, so... Alright, let's actually get into the meat and potatoes of the game. For your first adventure begins at Florio Nature Park. Now I see where the graphics from Sword and Shield went. First and foremost, the game looks incredible. I mean, they had a lot to work with the game being an on-rails first-person shooter. Yeah, you get it? Because you're shooting bits? But seriously, most of my initial reactions can be summed up to, oh, it's a Grookey! Look at all those Bouffalon! Ah, catch it! It's so chunky! The heck is that? I get that the Pokemon have to look good since you're going to be snapping photos of them, but these are seriously the best 3D renders of Pokemon to date. The gameplay is exactly how it is in the N64 version, but the game completely outclasses it in every way. The world looks so alive, and all the Pokemon have so much personality. It really makes you feel like a Pokemon photographer. Your first time around will encourage you to take as many photos as you can. Zoom in and snap and you got your masterpiece. Of course, the professor will be the judge of that, as at the end of your expedition, you'll choose the photos you feel like are the best, and you'll take them to be evaluated. Okay, this one's definitely 4 stars, diamond stars. Okay, it's not. The stars are supposed to indicate the category of the Pokemon's behavior, so unlike in the first game, you have a reason to collect many photos of the same Pokemon, so don't get too discouraged if your shots aren't all that great, as you'll want to collect a photo of every star ranking anyway. Pose is based on how well timed the photo is, size is how big the Pokemon is in the photo, and the direction is based on if the Pokemon is facing the camera. Along with those, the photo is also scored based on placement, backgrounds, and if there are other Pokemon in the photo. Tallying your score will give you 4 different colors of stars based on how high the score is. Yeah, the scoring is way more comprehensive. All we had back in the day was Professor Oak Noise, and he didn't hold back if your shot was terrible.
Wow. Wonderful. You were close.
At least technology in the Pokemon world has advanced far enough, allowing us to identify Pokemon better. How do you not see that's a Snorlax? At the end of your analysis, you'll receive experience points based on how well the photos are, allowing you to unlock new areas and levels. Now, if you happen to take a picture that didn't quite make the cut for evaluation, or is just too good to pass up, you can still save them separately to your album for the memories. Forget going to Blockbuster, you can now edit your favorite photos with stickers and Instagram filters and upload them online for that sweet validation. Okay, so you finished your first expedition, but you feel like your photos could use a little work, you know? The Pokemon ain't looking at you. What's up with that? I don't get it. Well, you know, it wouldn't be a Pokemon Snap game without apples. Sorry, excuse me, what do you call it? Fluff fruits. You gotta love how Nintendo has to specify these are in fact not apples, and fluff fruits are light, and don't hurt the Pokemon. You don't want young Timmy pelting apples at ducks in the park. Much like the apple-shaped Pokemon food... Much like... they're apples! Come on, just call them apples. Much like the apple-shaped Pokemon food in the N64 version, fluff fruits are supposed to attract Pokemon, but honestly, I feel like they attract them less. I don't know. They don't grow them like they used to, I guess. I don't know. The food. Get the food! I feel like the scanner is way more useful. You can use that to analyze Pokemon, different objects, and even find secret areas. That's the cool thing about Pokemon Snap. There's like so many secrets and discoveries, and especially with online now, people upload photos, and you don't even have to see these photos. There's an option in the options menu for you not to see spoilers, and it gives you a reason to go back to previous areas, but I'll touch on that in just a little bit. You also get this game's version of a Pester Ball, Illumina Orbs. They make Pokemon glow. Wow. Yeah, I don't really understand it myself, but I did get this cool photo of a Score Bunny. Look how blue it is. It's kind of cool. Okay, well, the game looks nice, and taking pictures is pretty neat the first couple times, but what about replay value? That's a good photo. How long can you go without getting bored? It's gotta get repetitive, right? Oh my gosh! Look at the Cacnea! Look at the Cacnea! Look at him! I'm sorry, that's freaking hilarious. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! What the heck? Well, I can certainly see that happening down the line. The N64 version had its lifespan, and after a certain point, there isn't much of a reason to continue playing it unless you start a new game, which I did quite often. Oh man, I can't wait to see my old files, man. All my old pictures, everything. I'm so excited. Ah, fuck. Fortunately, new Pokemon Snap gives you reasons to go back to previous zones with researcher quests. They're basically quests that'll have you take a photo of a Pokemon doing a particular action, or maybe interacting with other Pokemon, or the environment in a peculiar way. There's tons of researcher quests, so you can definitely sink a bunch of time surveying your surroundings, trying to find secrets and capturing those really rare moments. There's even different levels and zones, so there's plenty of incentives to return to those areas. To help with that, there's a map in the lab you can take a look at that'll show what Pokemon will appear on the route, making it way easier to track where they'll appear. Alright, now for the negatives. It's so sad. Look at that. They're sad. I'm sorry for Morlo. Yep, Nintendo's gotta eat, so this spin-off Pokemon game is a crisp $60, making it cost the same amount as any other main series Pokemon game, or Nintendo game for that matter. So if this genre isn't your jam, I'd wait for it to go on sale. If it ever does. You know how Nintendo be. And honestly, aside from the price, I can't really think of any other negative things. The game is exactly what it's advertised, and I can't really go wrong with that, I guess. I won't lie though, nostalgia is making me biased. Pokemon Snap for the N64 was one of the first games I ever played, and seeing a sequel on the Switch that improves upon everything, while still retaining the charm the original had, is pretty freaking awesome. That's so cool! So if you're like me and grew up playing Pokemon Snap back in 1999 or 2000, whatever the heck it was, then this game's definitely for you. I think you'll enjoy it. It's pretty fun. And if you're not in that particular crowd or like a Pokemon fan, then I'd wait for it to go on sale. I think the prices are just a bit too high for someone who's like new to the series. And that's pretty much all I have to say, so... or at least that's all I can think of for now. So I'll leave it to y'all. Did y'all like the game? Did you think it was really good? Did you think it was absolute trash? Did you think it was the worst game of all freaking time? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what y'all have to say about it. Until then, see y'all next time. Hey there, what's up? You just finished watching Improvised Impressions Pokemon Snap. Well, it's not really improvised. It was like a sort of a different video this time around, and see how I just wanted to see how it went. Whew, man, yeah, that was a lot of work. I didn't think it was gonna take that much effort, but it certainly did. So. If you made it to the end of the video, which I'm sure you did because you're listening to me talk right now, I really, really appreciate it. It's pretty awesome. So it's really exciting that I actually finally put my first actual edited video out there, and it's just really cool. So yeah, it's like my first video. I haven't like done editing in like forever, so it was pretty crazy, and to do it for Pokemon Snap was pretty awesome too. So I just thought I'd do something a little bit special for Pokemon Snap, you know. So. But and any ideas how to improve, you can let me know, please, because I'm still new at this whole thing, and I would like to do more videos just like that in the future, because I really enjoy that. Or enjoy it rather. Excuse me. This part is improvised because I'm kind of just talking. I actually just finished as of right now. I actually just finished encoding it, and now I gotta like export it and then add this part, which I'm talking to the end of it. So. You know, I'm not trying to extend the video, okay? I'm not trying to add, like, you know, extra minutes, you know, I don't make any money off this stuff, so, but yeah, I was mostly just wanted to, like, talk and just, like, you know, say my thoughts, I guess, on how the, process went, I guess. The hardest part was the freaking, I guess, the filming in the beginning, because it was, like, in the middle of the Texas heat, and it was so freaking hot. That was probably the hardest part, but, man, it was so freaking, like... I don't know, the feeling of like finally finishing, it's like so rewarding. It's great. So but yeah, I mean, like, I guess if you have any ideas on what I can do next, just let me know. I would love to do another video like that. So it's kind of hard now too, because like now I've taught myself I can't like go back to the way improvised impressions were originally, you know, the way they were originally you know, recorded. Now I actually have to make an edited video. So I think I kind of messed myself up on that part. So, but it's still fun. It does take a long time to do. So, but anyway, yeah. So I just thought I, you know, sort of like talk to y'all, I guess, because I enjoy talking to the void. But anyway, and I do live stream sometimes, so that's pretty fun. So you should come check us out or check me out while I'm playing games, because it's really fun. Mostly out of boredom, but yeah. So. But, yeah, to sum it up, if you have any ideas what I can do next, let me know. I really appreciate it. So, alright, I think that's it. That's the improvised part of Improvised Impressions.